Welcome back. How are you, my friend?
I'm
great to have you back.
Yep.
The science of pain changed.
It did.
I mean, it changed dramatically. It used to be, hey, suck it up, buttercup. You know, walk it off. That was my dad's theory.
Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah. Then it became, take another medication, reach for another pill. Yes, there's side effects, but that's what you have to do. For people who wake up in pain every day, and it could be pain that's pain in your lower back, it could be pain of arthritis, it could be anywhere in your body. There is now a new way to combat that, that when you and I first talked, it took me a while to get it because it didn't seem to make sense. But this is called Quell. It's wearable pain relief technology.
That's exactly it, in a nutshell. And it's the way that science is evolving. It's no longer this one-size-fits-all for chronic pain. And chronic pain can be, like Dan said, pain anywhere in your body. It's pain that's long-standing. It's pain that interferes with your life and changes what you're able to do on a daily basis.
How does it work? And we've got some animation that will help to explain it.
So what it does is you wear it around your upper calf, and what it does is it creates a very specific signal that sits right up on the upper calf here. And
so, but why on the calf, doctor?
Well, there's a little group of nerves that sit right behind the calf. And what it does is by creating this specific signal, now it's not painful,
right,
but it triggers or goes up the leg into the central nervous system.
And all of us, men or women, young or old, all have that cluster of nerves near the calf.
We all have it. And actually, if you were to feel right around the back part of your leg and you put some pressure on there, it could be a little sensitive.
You know what? That's the first time you've had me do that. You find that spot really quick.
You find it. And so what happens is the signal that the Quell device puts out goes and then jumps on those, and it's like an on-ramp into the highway. You're going to on-ramp, you're going to come up the leg, and then it's going to come into the central nervous system here. So no matter where you're having pain, this could be pain in the neck that you've been suffering for, or the shoulders, back, hips, or even the whole other leg. And the actual sleeve that it comes in is very breathable. Colleen, can you take that off to show? But it can be as large or as small as you want, but you can see it's very big, very breathable, and you're actually going to get two of them when you, if you were to purchase, because you get sweaty, throw one in the washer or dryer, and you're good.
You know me, Doc. I think you and I have become pretty good friends over the years. I was very much a doubting Thomas on this, but I'm also somebody with chronic back pain. And I've got to tell you, it works. And I'm not the only one who is talking about it. These numbers are impressive.
Sure, 86% of the people who used the Quell device were satisfied with the management or pain. But the 81% said that they got an improvement in their chronic pain. So to me, when someone comes to my practice and they say, Doc, I have chronic pain, or I have pain somewhere in my body, they might not know the technical terms for it, but they start to describe it to me. They say that cooking is now a chore. They're saying that I can't play with my kids. I'm missing out on events. That really, to me, is really what chronic pain is. And 81% of the people who tried the Quell device got parts of that back. I mean, that's really cool stuff.
I got to tell you, this is one of those, you've got to try it to believe it. Normally on a product here at QVC, we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is a 60-day money-back guarantee. All I can say is, as an individual who knows this product, I have the first generation. This is the latest generation. We'll talk about some of these changes, but I was back in a golf league last year. Swinging a golf club on Thursday evenings, and I hadn't done that in years. That's part of my life that's back that I missed.
Right, and you were finding excuses, right? No, I'm busy, I can't do this. Oh, sorry, I can't do that. And it turns things that you enjoyed into a chore. And the newer version, like you had talked about, Dan, the new version of the device, it looks exactly the same, but the internal workings of the device is now different. So now you can get a full week's charge when you get it. It's ready to go right out of the box.
Also, one of the things that's really cool is you can pair this with your cell phone. So I would sleep with mine on, but I wasn't necessarily getting feedback. Now, on the new model, it'll even tell you how you're sleeping.
It'll tell you.
It knows when you're sleeping.
It knows. It's sort of like saying he knows when you're sleeping and knows when you're awake. But in there you can check your therapy sessions. You can see how you actually slept. You can look at your activity levels. And the nice thing is you can then share this data with your doctor, with your physical therapist, to help them help you even better.
To create a protocol that's yours and yours alone. When doctors say, just take this medicine, medicine affects everybody unequally.
Right.
This is yours. Now, here at QVC, and this is what makes it different, you get not one, but you get two bands. And the reason being is you're going to wear this a lot.
Sure.
So if one gets a little, sweaty, you've got a fresh one. Here's your charging unit. The unit itself is very lightweight. You then get a series of these electrodes. And when I say electrodes, it sounds like, electric shock therapy. It's not.
You shouldn't feel it all. And then this is actually a 2-month supply. So this isn't something that you're going to put it on for immediate relief.
Right.
It does take some time. So I say you got to be patient. You got to stick with it. Most chronic pains, you've been dealing with it for months.
Some people years.
Oh yeah. And so sometimes it's just give it a little bit of time. Give it a chance to actually work. But if you can be patient, and it should not be painful, but if you can let it do its work, 81% of the people who used it did get that relief.
Let's go back to our model.
Right. So,
because again, this is not just for chronic pain on your calf.
So but
that is where you wear it. There's a reason for it.
Yeah, and you can wear it on both legs. And when you first get it, it's charged and ready to go. And what you're going to do is you can either calibrate it or make it specific to you from the device or from your phone itself, and you're calibrated specifically to you. So for Colleen, for myself, for you, it's going to have different settings. It's going to affect us differently, but it's going to trigger that little cluster of nerves up the leg into the central nervous system. So again, where you have your chronic pain in the shoulder, chronic pain in the neck, chronic pain in the back, you can get relief. And 81% of the people who got relief.
Because we were kind of talking, the spine is kind of like the superhighway of information in your body.
And the leg's the on-ramp.
It's a brilliant concept. Doctor, thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
For bringing it at this price. We're at $249.95. It's a great price on this. Check around. And we're giving you the extra band as well and a 60-day money-back guarantee. It is right now 40 minutes after the top of the hour. Rachel is standing by with our next guest.
I like this music. Thanks, Dan. Okay, so you know what?